Hiya, I'm Jasper, and welcome to your video review for Jack Reacher, the movie with Tom Cruise. So, this movie stars Tom Cruise, who is always a win, absolutely amazing, Rosamund Pike, who brings it as usual, Jai Courtney, who makes a, thankfully small presence in this movie, Richard Jenkins, who is always a great, fun to see, and Werner Herzog, who people seem to have a hard-on for whatever reason. So, this movie, I enjoyed the hell out of this movie. I felt like it had excellent pacing, the mystery wasn't overly obvious or overly full of BS that they didn't tell the audience, and Rosamund Pike and Richard Jenkins, they do their really good job like they usually do. Tom Cruise, as always, is absolutely amazing in this. I believe every second that he's on screen. I love his physicality with this. It is just phenomenal. I enjoyed the car chase scene, and I also liked seeing how his Reacher character worked, and I like seeing that this movie holds up just excellent all by itself. I know that it's based off of a book or a book series, but this movie definitely, my thing with movies that are based off of books is that they have to hold up by themselves. Same thing with TV shows. I don't care if there's a book series, a comic book series, whatever else, the show or the movie has to hold up on its own without having to understand or have read or seen or whatever the comics or the books. And this one does that excellently. So I highly, highly recommend this movie. I thought they did an excellent job. Now, I know that the Jack Reacher TV show is out, and a big thing is made about how, he's this towering behemoth that, stands out in a crowd and whatever, and Tom Cruise is more of just a regular-sized person. But I think that they do a good job of, pointing out that, I don't care what the book says, Tom Cruise is Jack Reacher in personality and in how he acts and, his intelligence and his quips and this funniness. He nails it, in my opinion, and I absolutely loved his portrayal of this character, and I love this movie. And I like this movie to, what I'll do is I'll wait until it's been long enough where I'm I don't remember exactly what happened in that movie or who exactly, with this, that, or the other thing. So once I've forgotten enough about this movie, I will then rewatch this movie, because that's how much I enjoy watching Jack Reacher work through and puzzle through and get through this. So phenomenal movie, highly recommend. And because I have absolutely zero intention of ever watching the second movie again, I will say that everything that I liked about this movie is exactly the opposite of what they did in the second movie. Do not watch the second movie. The second movie is utter and complete and total garbage. All of the wow, he's really smart and he did this and he was thinking about this and all of these things that happen in the plot are believable and make sense to anyone with an ounce of logic. Yes, yes, yes. They did the opposite of that in this movie. Nothing made sense. Everyone was stupid. Everything was stupid. Nothing was believable. And it was just ass. Total ass. Don't watch the second movie. This movie, though, first movie, definitely watch it. It's good. And I feel like even the TV show agrees that it's good enough, because in the second season of the Reacher TV show, when they're hey man, where you been for a couple years? He's I had this thing with James Barr, and, but other than that, just been kind of walking around doing my thing. So I feel like they even, granted, it would be not the wisest decision to have the TV show to have retread, since it's a, mystery-solving TV show, to, retread ground that they literally already did in a movie. But I also feel like they acknowledge that the first movie was so good that, hey, you know what? Let's just say that happened even in the Reacher TV show universe. So, yeah, I like this movie. You'll like this movie. Give it a watch. It's got Tom Cruise. Do you really need anything more than that? All right, that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Bye.